been steel woven. It's been 3 days since I applied rubbing compound. Let's try it. We'll do some right here. The more you rub, the shinier it will get. If this was a violin, one process uses pumice for the final polish. Some don't. Rubbing compound is pumice. It continues to make smaller and smaller particles as it's pushed against the surface. It comes from volcanoes. A lot of the stuff that comes out of a volcano are micro bubbles, microspheres of glass, but they're hollow inside. And there's a type of volcanic pumice rock called tufa. That's the rock that you carve, make flat faces, and you carve your negative jewelry profile, cap it with another flat piece and fill it full of silver, and your Navajo tufa cast. That's the style I used to use. Anyway, just keep rubbing it, and the rubbing compound will usually dry on the surface, which is not good. So at the last phase, I'll put some on a cloth and use it to wipe away the old and put a final polish on the surface. As you can see, have to keep exposing new areas of cloth. This is called a rubbing compound. And as you can see, it'll polish. So I'll do the whole top this or the whole back. See what it looks like. It's getting shiny, yes. And the reflected light lets you see every little imperfection that could exist. Ooh, look at them, it's full of them. It's the timeless finish. So I changed the camera angle a little bit, and if you look at this part, it looks pretty good. Now you can see all the little imperfections if you get that close. And in the reflected light, there they are again. But normally, this is what you're going to see. A 100-year-old guitar with a lot of the marks that it's acquired over the years, but it's still nice and shiny. It's a win-win. So I'm adding a rosewood heel cap. There it is before stain and shellac. It looks ugly as sin, doesn't it? Oop, we're out of range. It looks ugly, but it won't. So, now it's got some stain on it. And we have to add some finish. I'm going to steel wool and rub out the neck. And I may put the finish on after that as a touch-up so it could dry overnight. Otherwise, it's going to interfere with finishing the neck. I'll do that later. Zoom. Yes, we've gone over every square inch of this guitar. We've ended up putting an almost new surface over the old finish. In places there was no finish. A lot of the neck had its finish removed. And you can see it's not perfect, but it's died and gone to heaven otherwise. Well, it's come a long way. It's a quality pickguard with self-adhesive fire stripe type. Zoom, zoom. There's the sound hole and the binding. And the bridge. Up. All like that. We'll turn it around. So, there it is. Well, now, that's better. So I got caught up in doing the work, so I neglected to do some videos, but basically I repeated the process on the neck, sides, and the back. I didn't have to remove too much from the sides, but there were pieces of finish that were missing, so it's not perfect either. There it is again. There's the back. Do a little zoom. And there's the front, a little closer. I really like the guitar. The playability is really good because of the fretwork. I think I'm going to keep it. It also has a low bridge. This bridge is only 0.27 inches tall. It should be 32 at least, so it's 70 or 80 thousandths low. And I don't have any trouble with it. If it gets too low, your thumb pick will hit the... Mine hits once in a while. I'm going to sell my personal guitar and keep this one. So that's we're going to do a demo next, but that's another video.